what would you say, about 14, 15 minutes on the clock, your first game looked like we were about to see Cinderella, like holy Pete Carrill Batman. We were seeing Kansas being taken point for point by Penn. What happened in that game that finally turned the tide for Kansas?
I think Penn, is better than a 16 seed. I think they sort of proved that. Just the way they play kind of messes with people's minds, I think, a little bit. I don't think. Kansas is the number one seed here, but Bill would probably tell you, I don't know if we're a number one seed. He likes being a number one seed, and it's nice that they're in Kansas and they're 160 miles away from Lawrence and all that kind of stuff. But this is not a normal Kansas team. You take away Devontae Graham, and I think they're just kind of a team, to be honest with you, especially with Azubuike, out. They don't have an inside presence at all. Mitch Lightfoot's in there. Played a few minutes last year, and he's starting, down in the post. So they don't have a lottery pick. I mean, Devontae Graham's an awesome player. He really is. I mean, he's the second best performer yesterday, other than Rob Gray in this event. And he's super and a great kid and a finalist for Player of the Year and all that kind of stuff. But they don't have any depth. They don't have any size. But they find a way to, win 14 straight Big 12 titles. So they got a Hall of Fame coach and a really good point guard. That's why they're in it. But they could be in trouble against Seton Hall. Yeah,
I was going to ask you, Brad. Seton Hall, which handled NC State. How can Seton Hall, turn Kansas's nightmare machine back on again in this tournament?
I think just because they got seniors all over the place. Carrington really played well at the point yesterday afternoon. Ended up with I think 26 or something like that. Rodriguez has been kind of coming back from the ankle injury when he slipped in that game against Providence when they had the wet floor and all that kind of stuff. But, just senior leadership. Those guys have been there, done that. They've been in the tournament 3 straight years, but had never won a game. Now they got a taste of it, yesterday. And they got a good coach. And when you get that many seniors, I think that just helps the cause. And we know that, that. And it pays off. You can have all the superstars in the world that are ones and dones or whatever, but when you got 3 or 4 seniors playing together, they've been there 4 years, they know what to do.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.